everybody. Welcome to another episode of Tell Me More with Tony Moore. Hope you guys have had an amazing weekend, that you are doing what these folks are saying and staying in the house, stop gathering, and staying 6 feet away from each other. All right, so today's episode, I have a good Judy of mine. You might have seen him on, Broadway on Once on This Island. You might be watching him currently as Mo on Zoe's Playlist. So I figured we would come together and just have a cute little kiki. I'm going to phone him in now. Let's see what for us. All right. So everybody help me welcome the very talented Mr. Alex Newell.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. You done got me out of bed. I'm quarantined in bed with Jesus.
Well, listen, what else were you going to do today?
I was going to take a nap.
Why? Why you going to waste your life away like that?
I'm not wasting my life away. I'm very busy. I'm on TV currently. I'm very busy.
Now, wait a minute. You told me you was going to comb your wig for me. What happened?
I ain't combing nothing. I had to run. I had to fight for my life in this. Go get me some coffee this morning.
How are you doing up in the New York? Are you okay? You got some food? You got your toilet paper?
I'm fine. I got a bidet. I don't like toilet tissue that hard. You can't just have a bidet.
Listen, I told friends, I was like, as long as you got a shower and a rag, you good.
Listen, you got a shower and some rag.
That's it. That's all you need. Just make sure you mark the rag so that you don't use it for anything else.
You have to wash and go.
Look at
you. The hair looks shiny. You did it? You just got out.
Listen, for you, I put my juices and berries in there. You like it?
Yeah, look at you. Looking somewhat younger than what you did yesterday.
You know what? I can't stand you, but I appreciate you because every time I call you and ask you to do something, you do it.
I put on my Lalabo to smell good for me. Nobody else but me. So.
Well, first off, congratulations on Zoe's extraordinary playlist. I absolutely love it, and you're doing great. You look great on there. You're sounding great. I love it. But let's go back.
How the hell you have a compliment and let's say but?
But I'm just saying, let's go back because when I first saw you and when the world was introduced to you was back with the Glee Project and like Glee.
Yeah.
But right then, you came across as a very confident person who very much knew who they were. Yeah. So like, huh?
Yes.
Yes. How did you, like at such a young age, become so comfortable with yourself and who you are as a person?
I guess I knew that I had something to offer to the world that no one else had to offer to the world, which is in the world. And I think I learned that at a younger age. Those people do. Yeah.
Because some people, I don't want to say around my age, because then that makes me sick.
Because we're nowhere near ages.
I beg all of your pardons. We not close, but like we round the corner.
Not even.
Oh, you trying to say you want a separate block?
I'm on a whole different street.
You okay? You know what? Fine, it's all right. I can use Waze and still find you. But I feel like a lot of people are still kind of finding themselves. But in this day and age, it makes it a little easier. Like if you are of the LGBTQIA community, like. You can become a little more comfortable with yourself and it's more accepted than like it used to be. And I feel like with someone like you and with your generation, since you try to act like we have different generations and things, you've instilled that confidence in people and like showing people that it's okay to be who you are.
But my motto was always, why try to be someone else? Everybody else is simply taken. You have your own special purpose.
Well, this is true. That's how I feel. I'm like, listen, I don't know how to be anyone else but me. And I feel like this is all wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
That I can't with you. So with that, when you first came on to Glee, like you literally were playing the first kind of transgender character. Did
Mm-hmm.
you feel at that time any pressure to bring this character to life and wonder how it would be perceived by other people?
No, I think once you start thinking about a job being, once you start thinking about the responsibility and the pressures, you start to worry about, you stop worrying about the actual um, storytelling. And I think that you
Yeah.
get complacent without telling stories. If you're
Yeah.
if you're not telling the story, you're telling a facade of what you want to be seen.
Right. So basically living the truth and like put it out there.
Know that you're playing a person. You can't start by just playing a caricature.
Yeah. Um, yeah, because I think with so many different characters, I think people relate to a lot of people that they see on TV. So to
Mm-hmm.
have someone be their authentic self and live their authentic truth, I think that's very important for any actor or anyone in this business to portray instead of portraying a caricature of what they think that character should be.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So when was this? This is like a couple of years ago. I actually saw you on Broadway.
On Broadway, darling. I was on
On
Broadway.
on the Broadway, I had to pay for my own ticket because I support Friends. But
That's okay.
yeah, I came to see you. I enjoyed the show. Um, and the character that you played, Asaka, is generally played by a female. But somehow
Not
Alex
somehow.
Newell gathered the part. Like, how did that come about?
Well, I was sitting in the when I was living in Los Angeles and Glee had finally run its course. And
Uh-huh.
I was teaching the children at the Broadway Dreams at
Mhm.
the Wallace Annenberg, and the director Michael Arden was doing a production of Merrily Roll Along at the not the Armisen, the Wallace Annenberg, and my agent said, "Have a sit down meeting with you." And I was just
Mhm.
like, sure, where is he? Because I'm in Los Angeles. And they said, oh my God, he is also in Los Angeles at the Wallace Annenberg. And I said,
Yeah.
oh my God, I currently am at the Wallace Annenberg right now. And so I just walked to the other side of the Wallace Annenberg and we had a little sit down meeting on the stage. And he said,
Hmm.
Energy wants this island in a parking lot. And I said, call me when you make it to Broadway. And he was like, oh, okay. Well, what role would you even think about playing? And I was just like, I would only play Asaka. Okay, bye. This is a lovely meeting. It was lovely meeting you. And 3 years later, I was like moving from Los Angeles because I about had it with all the girls. And
Yes.
I said, I'm just going to go to New York and see what happens. And I moved the winter of 2017
Hmm.
and I booked Monsters Island the winter of 2017 and opened the show the winter of 2017. I moved to New York in January of 2017, and I opened
Uh-huh.
the show in December.
Wow. Like, so how was that experience for you? Because Broadway is no joke. And I remember like consistently seeing you taking care of yourself and your voice because it's a very kind of demanding,
Well,
job.
it's hard doing 8 shows a week. I mean, it's inhumane in a way, and you are preparing and getting ready for do the same exact thing 8 times in one weekend. You're preparing your muscles, your mind, your body, your heart, your soul, just to keep the same performance that you gave on a Monday night, on a Tuesday night, or on
Yeah.
a Saturday matinee or a Sunday matinee.
Yeah. Take us to that opening night, because like Broadway is like the goal, the dream for so many people. You
Yeah.
stepping out on that stage, opening night. What were the feels that you had that night?
I think the feels, darling, as the children say, feels. Um,
The feels. What were your feelings?
it was nervous because I mean we had done so many previews before we opened the show, and
Mm-hmm.
you have the audience reactions, but like the next day or the next couple hours after the curtain descends is reviewers, and you have all the New York Times, the Hollywood Reporter, Variety. You have all these reporters about to quite literally rip your show apart or give you all the praises in the world. And I was so fortunate and blessed that the New York Times wrote me a love letter, which is
Yeah.
what I say on the Broadway. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, you're just so nervous, but you're so full at the same time because all of that work is finally done. I mean, they've been working on the show for 2 years, just like kind of trying to make it different from the original, and we
Yeah.
edited those for months, and just trying to make something new and to get a positive vibe back and to get like a standing ovation opening night from your peers because those people
Yeah.
that are in the seats are your peers. It's just wonderful. I mean, you can't. It's something I'll never forget.
Yeah. I was very, because I had never seen the show,
Mm-hmm.
although I also had never heard of the show. But I only went to the show because I wanted to support you, and I know how talented you are. And I was just completely blown away by the entire experience. Like, I also felt like I was a part of the experience because the way that they had it set up, like, I felt like I was sitting on the stage with y'all. I mean, I could have got up and done a number if that was requested and required of me, but but
You
I sat in my seat and I allowed you all to
you
entertain
allow me to do shit.
me.
You paid to sit your ass there and get entertained.
But I was thoroughly entertained and I was super happy for you and I was super proud of you. And like, I mean, I don't ever have any expectations because you always exceed my expectations because what you do as a talent, as a singer, is far beyond what I can do. So I was very, that look of, yeah, of course.
Well,
Yeah.
honey, I have worked very hard to have these dusty chords touch.
Was
Charlotte,
there
huh?
what other, if you could do Broadway and have your pick at any show, what show would you want to do?
Well, I always told myself that my two dream roles were Osaka and What's This Island, and Effie and Dreamgirls. I've already done one, and the next time that I go to Broadway, if I had my own choice. No, let me not say that because I could be going back to Broadway. If I go back to Broadway at my own choice with my own money to produce anything, it probably would be Dreamgirls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would kill Effie as long as I could play Dina. Could I play Dina?
You too tall to be anybody's damn Dina.
What?
Just too damn tall. Because you
Well,
get too into it. You get too into it. See, you want to be Dina outside the stage as well.
okay. Honestly, if I had my pick,
Uh-huh.
I would. Well, one, I would be Elphaba in Wicked because I love that. I would also be Elle Woods in Legally Blonde
Legally
because,
blind. Okay.
yeah, I mean, listen, just a few changes is fine.
Legally blind.
But
It's
if
set,
this were possible,
instead of Harvard, it's Howard.
Howard Law School.
Howard Law School.
But then, if this were possible, I would want to do Dreamgirls too. But I would want to play Effie in the first act and Dina in the second.
Why?
So that way, I get
Effie
all the good
sings
stuff.
more in the second act than she does the first act.
Who?
Effie sings more in the second act than she does in the first act.
I just want, and I'm telling you,
Okay.
and then I can switch over.
Secondly, and I'm telling you, is the easiest song out of all the other songs that she sings.
You said it's the easiest song? According to who?
Me? No, you
Because
asked,
you,
you asked a lot of Effies. Like, it's the second act, one night only, and a lot of the dialogue singing in the second act, and I'm changing.
yeah.
Those songs are harder than just listen. If you are having an off day, you can whisper, scream, yell, holler, just throw notes out. And I'm telling you, it's when you get to
Mm.
changing and everything's held, it's slower. You have to storytell, you have to act, and you have to stand in one spot the entire time.
I guess I never looked at it that way. Like I always felt like the hardest song in that show was, and I'm telling you, because of the emotion behind it and all of that.
Uh-huh. No.
But I guess from a professional singer standpoint, because I'm just a viewer. That's you. That you. That's
Um,
you.
yeah, but the second act is so much harder because, I mean, the first act, it's just like epilogue, and you're just
Yeah.
telling. The second act, you're like in it. You're an adult.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna wish that for you. I'm gonna say a prayer that you're able to revitalize Dreamgirls and play the role of Effie. Can I at least be? Can I be Curtis? No, not Curtis.
Cece?
Cece. I'll take Cece.
Not Cece. Whose little brother you gonna be?
Are you trying to say because I'm so tall that I can't play the little brother?
The little brother, the naive one.
Listen, yeah, I could do that. No, actually, you know what? Scratch that. Even better. James Thunderbird Early. That's me.
Okay. I'm gonna put you in Michelle's track. Yes, that's good for you.
This is the only time I will allow a Michelle reference when it
Ah,
comes to me.
you
That's it. That's the only time.
are in the Michelle track. Okay.
Um, I will allow that because it sounds like it comes with a check.
You know, Michelle Williams is in What's This Island.
Was she
Yeah, she did a week.
with you?
Hmm?
Who did she play?
Arizona, the goddess of love.
Why only a week?
Next question.
I saw her in Chicago, and she was great.
She's wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all I have to say. She's wonderful. She was in my show though.
I didn't know that. I didn't know she was only there for a week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, little tidbit.
Yeah.
Um, so next question. Moving right along. So now we have Zoe's extraordinary playlist,
Uh,
which this show for me is like my life in general because I feel like I always make a production out of everything.
yes, you do.
How did because the character Mo that you play reminds me a whole lot of you. Like I just feel like I'm watching you. Like how much um, input did you have into the character of Mo?
A lot. I mean, it is me. Mo was a bisexual 31-year-old black woman, and I said I'm not supposed to. So we're gonna have to change some things. And a lot of it was modeled after who I am and how I speak and how I interact in the world. Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, or a couple of episodes ago, I felt like it was like Mo's episode
Mm-hmm.
because we finally got a little more story with him. How because the Mo is so much like you, how closely related was that story of being a
100%.
part of the church choir and, feeling like he couldn't be himself? Like, how closely could you relate to that?
No, that was literally my story. I remember when the show got picked up and they started the writers' room, I had a conference call with the creator and one of the writers, and we quite literally, he was like, "How is someone so confident? Where's the crack? What does one need help with?" And I was just like, "I haven't always been like this," and a lot of the confidence comes from just spazzing and just hiding all the cracks and everything.
Yeah.
They wrote that with my story. And
What's a song that best describes you? Like you hear this song and you're like, this me.
Attitude by that girl. I don't know what her name is. And
New,
no,
not new. Oh,
Attitude.
Attitude by like the key.
The Key 47, or whatever the little gal name is.
That's her, because she also does Wash and Set, which I absolutely love.
Yes, Attitude by her.
I'm gonna have to agree. That definitely is you.
I know.
Yeah. I accept it. I always have.
You always
And
with me. You either accept this attitude or get behind and just go on to the next. It's one or the other. Nobody got time to be. This is not be my best friend. I'm gonna make you be my best friend.
you know what? This is how we remained friends throughout this. You what?
I had to move cross country.
Oh, in order to maintain the friendship.
Mm-hmm. Or I'm that woman. It's all in me because it is all in me.
You know what? I sung that song in the 5th grade, but I changed the words to "I'm Every Man."
That doesn't even. Never mind. Go. Yeah.
Well, listen. I was living my fantasy. I had 2 backup dancers. You could not tell me nothing.
No one can ever tell you anything.
This is true.
Uh-huh.
So little side note question, because even I was like, oh, okay, didn't know that was all underneath there. So last week, when, not yesterday's episode of Zoe's, but the week before, when Mo was giving Max the
makeover.
And Mr. Skylar came out with no shirt on, and I was just like, oh, I didn't realize him had all that. What was your reaction when you had seen today?
No, I was tired. I didn't even look. I was tired. I didn't look. I said, the first thing that came out of my mouth when I saw him, I said, oh, you look hungry. He said, I've done 3 spin classes and I haven't eaten today. And I was just like, better you than me. Because it couldn't be me.
Okay. How, getting prepared for Mo, I mean, it's like basically you, but like, how many outfits, wig changes did they have to have for your character? Because Mo always has a look.
A full look.
Yeah. Full, realized look.
Yes.
Like, what was that whole process?
I made it a requirement because I made a lookbook going into the show of what I wanted.
Pause. You said you made a lookbook for the show?
Yeah.
Carry on.
With me as the inspiration. And so it's like a whole lookbook that I made of me from 1 to 10 varying outfits. Like, this is a one just in my house doing nothing.
Yeah.
With a little hood. Go with my bamboo wall in my dining room. So I'm always matching. But I also made a precedence with hair and makeup that any scene that I'm in, I'm always changed.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of work. I mean, I've had a 16-hour hair and makeup test, just like creating looks for the entire episode, trying on different wigs, doing different hairstyles, having different pieces with me, trying different colors of makeup that work, so that on the day it doesn't take as long. I mean, it's a 2.5-hour process just to get me into Mo with hair and makeup.
Yeah.
I just did.
Right. Well, clearly.
Just roll out of bed. It would be so much easier.
I've
had fittings that lasted. I think during the pilot, I want to say like 60 hours of fittings.
That's a lot.
Well, that was just like establishing looks and like
Yeah.
trying to make everybody happy, trying to make the creators happy, trying to make me happy, trying to make the designers happy. So yeah, I mean, and it's still to this day, like we're I'm not one of the little skinny gals running around here, so you can't just go and pull things off the rack, put it on me. We're doing things that this little light of mine dress was 2 dresses put together just to
Yeah.
fit me.
Well, I have to give kudos to everyone's work and effort because all the looks look amazing. And I need you to, at some point, show me this lookbook that you presented to them with all of these looks. But you know what? Don't roll your eyes in the back of it. You're the one that said that you created the lookbook, so therefore I'm nosy and I want to see the lookbook.
I have it. Look. There it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go. Were these photos of you that you, or
They're literally all of me. Hold on.
let me see. This is a whole PowerPoint presentation that you gave them. I absolutely love it. And with explanations as to
When
why
it's appropriate.
Huh?
When it's appropriate. Like literally.
Oh, I like that dress.
That one?
That looks good on you.
It's the
And
same
so does
dress
that
with
one.
different colors.
Yeah, that one looks good too.
That was my Tony gown when I wasn't nominated for a Tony.
But you still had to go and show out.
I did have to go show the nice people as to why I deserve the Tony that they didn't nominate me for.
I was surprised that you weren't nominated because
So was I.
you slayed the role, and it's one of those things where it's like you came into a female role and like still killed it, and it's like no recognition on that.
What God has for me, it is for me. And
Amen.
you know, I had to sit and wrestle for a long time, and I'm still working on me.
Mm-hmm.
Realize,
We're all a work in progress,
honey, that it wasn't my season. And when my season will come, it will come.
I say that.
George said, I have Nathan Lee Graham. I love. If you catch him on Katie Keene and all this, just look up Nathan Lee Graham. He said, I have so many friends with their Antoinette Perry Awards, which is the full length of Tony, their Antoinette Perry Award on their mantles collecting dust. And they don't have a career anymore, but they have that award. I'd rather have the career and keep working than have my Tony sitting on a mantle collecting dust.
And yeah, that right there says.
Look at the people that aren't working, and I'm just like, wow, I held this one little award up to the highest pedestal, and I'm still working, whether I have it or not.
Yeah, this is very true. But I think for some people, it's validation. It's people see me, people like me, people appreciate me. You see my work. But there are some people who they don't need that. Like they have the validation themselves in the fact that they're still working, that they're still the phone still rings. You know, they're still able to go to the next gig, even without the Tony nominated, Tony winner, Grammy Award winner, Oscar winner nominated. Like there are people still collecting checks.
Collecting checks regardless. I mean, I think the hardest thing about it was I thought that the was my validation, and I had to sit back and look back and just sit steadfast to know that we closed on a Sunday night. I flew out to Chicago on Tuesday morning to film an episode of Empire.
You were like, this is done, this was cute, we're on to the next gig. Like, what y'all doing?
And then once I was in Chicago for a week, I got the test for Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, and I booked that a week after I did the pilot in February. It's like I had to sit back and be like, oh no, that little award meant nothing. And I didn't need that little award to get my blessings and my jobs and my career.
Yeah. Yeah. The doors are continuing to open whether you have that recognition or not. So congratulations to you on that. She's here.
I have arrived and the spotlight is on me.
So you just released another single, Boy You Can Keep It, which I've been waiting for new music because I've been bumping your EP that you so nicely gave to me when you opened for Adam Lambert. I was like, thank you so much, and you signed it and everything, and I was truly appreciative of it.
See, that's why I made you pay for that ticket to see Once on This Island.
Because I got the free EP.
Retributions.
But I really enjoyed that EP. Like, there were a lot of songs that very much spoke to my spirit. And I've been waiting for you to drop something else, and you finally have. Are you going to do another full EP? Like, what's coming up with the music?
On the music side, I had to take a sabbatical because you can't be on Broadway doing 8 shows a week. And
you can't what?
You can't be on Broadway 8 shows a week and make music. It was very hard to do because if I weren't in my bed, I was dead.
And we don't want you dead.
But like once Broadway and when the show ended and I had some more time, I think after the pilot, we shot the pilot, I went to LA for a week and I did a writer's camp and we made 6 songs. Just because I had the time, my voice was rested. Yeah, we're trying. I think I'm right now after doing the EP and making all the dance music. I'm trying to find something that is more substance.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. It's coming. It's coming.
Well, hurry up because we need it.
And rush perfection. Rush me off. I dare you. Y'all keep trying to rush Rihanna, and look what it got y'all.
We still ain't got it yet.
You ain't gonna get it because you're rushing her.
But they keep asking her. I can wait for it, but they keep asking Riri to drop it, and she ain't done it yet. She will eventually. Who are you talking to?
Amber.
You come on, multitasking. That's how she stays booked because she always doing things.
Listen, I am a Broadway star, a television star, and a recording artist.
What more can you ask?
I don't know. Also a homemaker, honey. I made a 12-hour pot roast 2 days ago.
Oh, that's right. You can't, I'm gonna need you to send a plate.
Let me get a plate. By the time you get this plate, somebody gonna eat it before you eat it.
You know what? Well, I'll wait till the coronas die down. And I'll come get it.
Things get real.
So with all of your many blessings, what's the one piece of advice that you got that you still hold true to this day to get you through?
To get me through.
Because these can be trying times in this industry where it has many ups and many downs. And
there's always somebody better. But in my case, I've not met them.
Oh. I can't.
No, it's not. I don't think I haven't met them yet. I don't think that person has been born yet because I haven't fulfilled my destiny or what I need to get done.
Yeah.
I haven't done what I need to get done yet. I mean, I don't know why the line of American Horror Story, when the new Supreme is born, the other one falls. I think that's just like natural selection, not natural selection, but like what the circle of life is. I think you can be at the top of your game, but you have to remember that it's just your game.
Right.
There's no one will be better than you because there is no one else like you.
Right. And I think when people realize and accept their uniqueness and stop comparing themselves to someone else,
it just doesn't work. That's why I say I haven't met them because I will never meet them.
Right. Vicky Box is so silly. Vicky Box, you walk in your purpose and stop eating all your quarantine snacks.
Tana.
but you know what you're saying is very true, and I hope that people watching this realize their uniqueness and realize that there is no one else like them, and that you don't have to be like anyone else. Like, you really just have to focus on you, and you'll get to where you want to get to.
Yes, and I think that goes back to the best advice I've ever gotten was, why be anybody else when you can simply just be you?
True. True. And that's it. There is nothing more that you can say.
That's all on period.
That's all on period.
Yeah.
All right, well, look, because I don't want to take up your entire day.
Praise the Lord. So I got things to do.
What? Please list the things that, for me, please list the things that you have to do on this quarantine day.
I have to pray.
Okay.
That's going to take about 3 hours.
You going to be in the 3-hour prayer?
I'm going to get in my prayer closet and pray.
Oh, you got a prayer closet?
Got a prayer closet.
Okay, praise Jesus. Okay.
I got stuff. I got to cook.
Well, we know that takes all day.
For me, since I'm black, because we season.
Can I tell you? So you know all the grocery stores have been out of food, right?
What white neighborhood you live in where, see, that's why you live in a white neighborhood. The blacks in Harlem, we got our shit.
Well, some of us did not get their stuff when they were supposed to. So things were out. But let me tell you what was in stock. Condiments and seasoning.
Because white people don't know how to use none of those things.
But all the meat was gone. All the meat.
I'm lost.
Listen, I was too.
How you take all the meat and they probably had salt left. They didn't have salt.
Oh no. All the condiments, all the seasonings were available.
I ain't got faith in them. I ain't got no faith in them. My scalp is dry.
So I'm gonna need you to add wash your hair and do a scalp treatment for today.
I could do a scalp treatment today because listen, if I took this hat off, it would look like I got into a fight with slavery.
Let me see.
You ain't gonna see nothing. You ain't gonna see this phone hang up soon. Yes, I live uptown. Yes, I can live uptown in my penthouse in the sky. It's a kind upon Harlem. But then I found this here 2-bed, 2-bath, 2-terrace, 2-floor apartment, and I said, well, I guess I'm gonna move on up.
Oh, she over there. Okay, that's good to know that you got a 2-bedroom, because then when I come to New York, I know where I can stay.
At the Ramada Inn, just like Tina Turner when she was running from Ike.
Oh, you gonna give me 36 cents in a mobile card?
Bye.
You know what? I can't. I'm gonna let you go so that you can go and do all your things. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me on my little Insta Live show that I created because I'm bored.
Okay, no me reggae gal.
Num your whole renge kyo.
Yeah, that shit. With that too.
Bye. All right, y'all. That was our little kiki with Alex Newell. He is a mess, but make sure you tune in to him on Zoe's Extraordinary playlist every Sunday on NBC. Make sure you check it out. Thank you guys for tuning in. And coming up at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I have from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10, Miss Mayhem Miller. Now, trust me, that's going to be all the tea you're going to need. All right, y'all stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you back in just a few minutes. All right, bye, everybody.